Encounter is brought to you by the Broome County Council of Churches, where we connect compassion with needs as we inspire growth with dignity. You'll find us in special places throughout the community. For those who remain hungry, we provide meals. For those who are challenged, we build wheelchair ramps. We comfort those who are ill, minister to those who are confined, and we remain an advocate for change and understanding on behalf of every element of our community. Connect and inspire. Encounter the Broome County Council of Churches.
Good morning and welcome to Encounter. I'm your host today, Joe Sellepack. I'm the Executive Director at the Broome County Council of Churches. 1 year ago this week, we opened a grocery store on the north side of Binghamton called the Greater Good Grocery. We've been operational for about a year and have experienced some growing pains, some various transitions as far as what we are able to offer people. And also the lead manager has changed. We have gone from Jack Seaman, who was our founding manager for the grocery store, to Kinya Middleton. Kinya, welcome to Encounter today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Kinya is our new general manager, and she has been in this position since September of this last year. How's it been being the general manager of the Greater Good Grocery?
Well, first off, thank you, Joe, for having me. It definitely has been exciting, a different experience. I love it because there isn't any rules or regulations at this moment, so we're just building the foundation that was left before us. So I'm actually really excited.
And what had you done before becoming general manager of the?
So actually, about four years ago, I moved back to the area. I lived in Brooklyn for a long time, and I was the manager there. And then the last 4 years, I just worked in an office, but I wanted to get back into the managing field and working with people. And that's what I truly love: people and helping everyone.
You have a great team at the Greater Good Grocery. I've been impressed when I've come to the store. I shop there routinely.
Yes.
We want everybody to know that everybody is welcome to shop.
Yes, definitely. Everybody is welcome. I have two of the best managers that we could ask for. Stacy and Jasmine are the best managers, and then my team. Under them, they're the best people that work there. We try to help out people. It's just more than the grocery store. It's a great experience.
And so walking in is kind of like walking into a place where people generally say hello, they greet people,
yes.
They make sure that people feel like they're comfortable.
Yes, that's one of the things we want people to come back, and the store is for everyone. So we ask people what do they like, what would they like to see in the store. We want them to feel comfortable. We want them to come back and enjoy the experience and also tell other people about it because it's definitely here for the community.
I noticed that even when you walk through right over by the manager's wall, there's a little list there where people can add things that they would like to see at the store.
Yes, we love that. And definitely when we go back to it, we look at it and we look for it to see how we can get that for customers because we want them to come here and we want them to shop.
And the Greater Good it's an interesting title for a grocery store, don't you think?
Definitely. It's not the average name that you would see like a Price Chopper or something. It's the Greater Good. And it's a unique name, but the store is also unique too. There's no store like it in this area.
And what's implied in the name? Greater Good.
It's for the Greater Good. It's a community grocery store. Just like I said before, we want people to come in. It's their input. It's for the Greater Good. It's for the grocery store that hasn't been a grocery store in the area for a long time. So it's for them.
So for 25 years, the north side of Binghamton had been without a grocery store, and by opening the grocery store on the north side, we kind of improved the life of the neighborhood, right?
Correct.
And is that where most of the people that shop there come from?
We do. We would actually like to see more people have access to it. I think right now people think it's a certain certain people have to shop there, or it's only for certain people. A lot of people think because there's apartments in the building there, it's only for the people that live in the building, but that's not the case. It's for everyone, and we want people, especially on the north side of Binghamton, to utilize it because it's for them.
Yeah, but really, like we said before, it's for anyone.
Anyone.
In Broome County. And And one of the things that we emphasize is that if there's any profit that comes from the grocery store, it gets rolled into the services of chow or building a wheelchair ramp for someone,
Yes.
and which is another indication of what we do, why it's the greater good.
The greater good, yes,
right?
because it all goes back into different organizations within our company.
And we've been really working hard at trying to even make things more affordable for people.
Yes, definitely. So that's the thing right now, because we are a small grocery store. We won't see like the prices, whereas you might see at Walmart. But we are making that affordable. Our produce is, I could say, and I shop at grocery stores, before, and our produce is probably one of the best in the area and one of the cheapest in the area. So it's good quality and good pricing.
And we also have some relationships with other vendors who
Definitely. So we have Goya. So one of the great things about the Greater Good is we have the biggest selection of Goya in the area, and that's through our relationship with Goya. Also, anything that someone may ask, like I said, a lot of the times, anything that you might need a Goya product, we can definitely order that. I know a lot of people have expressed their concerns about there used to be a price rate, and they had a lot of products, a lot of ethnicity products that they can't find anymore, and they're happy that we carry a lot of Goya products because a lot of stores don't have those products.
Yeah, so I one of you and I both like to cook.
Yes.
And so one of the things that I'm always looking for is beans and rice, and I make them into lots of different ways of cooking beans and rice. And we have an awful lot of that kind of thing.
We definitely do. We that's actually one of our popular. We have a lot of rice mixes, a lot of different variations of rice, jasmine, brown. So it's really open. It's a really good selection. I want people to don't be dismayed by the chains that you may see. This store is definitely has something that you will definitely need or like.
Now, one of the things that this is that we've started advertising on behalf of the SNAP Double Up program.
Yes.
So if a person is on SNAP, how do they? Can you explain the program for people and how it works and who might be eligible for that?
So, and thank you for bringing that up, Dr. Jill. Right now we have two awesome programs. First, we have a SNAP Double Up Produce program, which is through Field and Fork. So that's for produce. So basically, when you buy your produce, you double up on it. So that way you can use your produce. You double up on your points. So if you spend $1 with produce, you get $1. And it's just really an awesome program. So, and you can redeem up to $20 a day with the SNAP Double Up Produce. We also have another program, which is an EBT Double Up, which is through the United Way. And basically, that's with anything in the store. So anything you may buy, you spend $1 and you receive one of our bucks to spend in the store again, which, like I said before, no other store has this program, and it definitely stretches the dollar, especially with the food prices going up.
Now, one of the things that we talk a lot about at Chow, which is one of our hunger outreach warehouse at the Council of Churches, is that the average SNAP recipient, EBT person that would be on what used to be called food stamps. Mm-hmm. They only usually budget for about 1 or 2 weeks of the year or of the month mm-hmm. for SNAP, and then after that they're pretty much either on their own or they have to rely on other people or the food or the emergency food program. But what we're doing through the Double Up program is helping them extend their food budget.
Definitely helping them extend their food budget. And like we noticed too, on the beginning of the first 2 weeks, it's kind of busy, and on the last few weeks of the month, it isn't so busy, like you said. So we're trying to make sure that people have access to that and have to stretch their food budget and more food during those ending weeks of the month.
My guest today is Kinya Middleton from the Greater Good Grocery. She's the general manager, and we've been talking about what it's been like for them to be open for the last year. And when you're thinking about the future of the store and some of the things that you're really wanting to see happen at the store, what are some of the things where are we headed? What's the vision look like?
Oh, thank you thank you again for having me. But one of the visions and one of the things we're working on, we want to be a full access. So we are preparing to launch fresh meat, different items. We really want it to be a one-stop shop. So that's our main goal. We want everyone to come here. It's a great experience, and that's just one of the goals, having everybody learn about this great store that we have on the north side of Binghamton.
And it's one of the things that I love about the store is that when you're walking in through the front door, it's not like a closed box.
No, it's open and it's welcoming and it's inviting. It's definitely a safe space for a lot of people. Even if people don't come and shop, they come to check on us, which is, how are you doing? Even during Christmas, people come and bring us things. So it's more than a grocery store. It's a safe space for anybody to come there. We want everyone to come and enjoy the experience, and we are willing to help people, carry groceries. Like, how can we help them, have access to this great store?
And one of the things that I personally got at the grocery store the other day when I went in there, we had bouillon cubes.
Oh.
The chicken bouillon cubes.
Yes.
So I got a big thing of Knorr chicken bouillon cubes for $5.
Such a great deal. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. Now, how do we do that? Like, how is it that works?
So thank you for asking that. We actually get some of our supplies from Utica, and we get really great deals through that relationship. So that when we get great deals like that, we pass those down to our customers.
And that's not by itself. There are lots of different deals.
Definitely. There's
like
always
that.
Yeah, and if you can check out our Facebook page, Greater Good Grocery Store. We're always putting up good deals. Our ice cream, like you said, another thing. Our ice cream, in another grocery store, you would pay $5 for a pint of Ben & Jerry's, and we sell it for $2. And it's amazing. There's definitely great deals there at the grocery store.
And I really, one of the other things, I love a lot of things about the store.
Thank you.
But the one thing that I love is that, if I don't see something on the shelf, I have a person that I can go to talk to. Like,
yes.
You're very accessible.
Yes.
And as are Stacy and Jasmine, and I can ask them, and through a relationship we can begin to build the product list that's actually available through the store, and that's different than other stores where you're just like treated as if you're a number, right?
No, and it's so crazy because we know a lot of our customers that we've had, the past year by name. So they'll ask us, hey, do you have this in the back? Or, they'll ask us, or, things like that. Or like you said before, they'll ask us how our kids are doing. So it's definitely a relationship that we try to make with the customers to bring them back and also to tell other people about this great store.
Now, people can find us where? What's our address?
Oh, we're located at 435 State Street in the Colonial Plaza in Binghamton. It's right behind Lupo's. If you're familiar with that area, that's where we're located at.
And we also have a web page that people
Yes,
can
we
go
do.
to.
The Greater Good Grocery, and we're on Facebook. Just like our page, and you can see all the great deals that we have.
That comes in that and we update that frequently through
yes,
the week.
About 2 or 3 times a day. There's always specials. There's always great deals. So look out for them.
Okay. And when we're at the store, one of the other things that we try to emphasize is the fact that people are treated with respect and with dignity, regardless of race,
Yes, it's welcome.
ethnicity.
It's like we are all like one big family, and like one of my goals and one of the goals that Jack had set, it's one big family. We all work together. No job is too big. No job is too small. No person. So we want everyone to shop here. We're here to help, and even if you don't, know what you like, we can help. We can help anyone, just about anyone at the grocery store, with what they might need.
Now, how has the pandemic affected us as far as the shoppers?
I think when I first started, because when I first started, I was just the assistant manager. I think one of the things, because it's a small grocery store, we were just trying to find vendors. A lot of the times people are looking for that big name. But as the time has gone by, we have like worked and reached out to people, and it's definitely improved. A lot of the times, because of this pandemic, certain things that you would want, I guess right now, cream cheese was like one of the things, like we couldn't like get cream cheese because it was out. So it's just like little things like that have kind of put a little shift, but nothing crazy that a problem we can't solve.
And milk and
eggs. Milk, yes, and milk has gone up at different prices because of the pandemic right now. So we see that, but we're still basically trying to provide access. We understand that the prices might be a little high due to the pandemic.
And people, when they come, it was always interesting to me to hear about the different customers that come into the store. We had some people that were really, really adamant about not wearing masks.
We have, and it's been a problem with not wearing masks, but we've had them, we've talked to them, and we want to protect everybody. We want everyone to feel safe, and even though you may be okay, somebody else might not be, and we're just trying to basically get that out there, have empathy for one another, because that's what we need in the world.
And that's another way that the greater good name kind of comes in, right?
Thank you. And, and also with it being a smaller store, that's one of the reasons why we do want masks too. So,
right.
Yes.
So really, I mean, the name, the Greater Good Grocery, is kind of indicative of why not only why we do it, what we do, but how we do it.
Yes, because it's for everyone.
Yeah.
Our policies are not just for one person; it's for everyone.
Now, as for people that are really on the SNAP and EBT, and a lot of people that live on the north side of Binghamton, they're going to be accessing it from the perspective of the SNAP Double Up program. How physically does that happen when they come into the grocery store? Do they sign up for it, or how? So
there are two separate programs. For the SNAP Double Up program, you would just speak to a cashier and they would sign you up. A lot of the times our cashiers, and they're awesome, what they'll do is if you're buying produce and if you're using SNAP card, a benefit card, they'll ask you, hey, would you like to sign up for this program? And the sign up time is less than 2 minutes. It's a quick sign up, and they'll sign you right up and you earn the points right away. So the next time you come back, you won't even have to sign up. You just bring up your produce and you sign up. And for the other program that we have, it's after whatever your balance is, we give you back that money and our EBT bucks.
And is it a coupon?
It's kind of like a coupon. Yeah, it's a coupon, and we just give it right to you. And then when you come back, if you buy anything, you hand those bucks back to us and redeem them.
And really, I mean, that's for just about anything in the store.
Anything in the store that's food.
That's food.
Yeah.
All right. So anything that would be eligible for food from EBT is eligible for that program.
Correct.
And that can really make a big difference for a family.
It definitely does. So say like you're like we said earlier, if you have a family of 5, things happen. Now with the numbers going up again, we're not sure if school is going to be closed again. This definitely stretches the money out for kids. Kids like to eat. I know I have 2 daughters. They kill me they really are. The grocery bill is crazy with 2 daughters, but it definitely stretches the money. So.
I know that
else.
West Middle School is out right
Yes, my
now.
daughter. My
And
daughter's
East too, I
yeah,
think.
East and West are out till Wednesday. So yeah, so my daughter's home probably right now eating her life away. Yes, yes.
Eating. And one of the things that I love to point out too, when we're talking about people who are on SNAP and they have a very limited budget, one of the things that I like to bring up is broccoli.
Yes.
And I've done this before where, it takes at least 5 exposures to broccoli before a child will eat broccoli. And it doesn't come naturally to them. They're more like George W. Bush when they asked him about, do you what food don't you like? And he said, I don't like broccoli. And he doesn't eat broccoli. But it takes at least 5 exposures to broccoli for a child to begin eating it and to enjoy it and to like it. So if a person is on SNAP and they're weighing where their money goes, they're thinking if the child is going to get that broccoli and then pitch it or throw it across the room instead of eating it, they're going to go with the macaroni and cheese or whatever it comes from a box, right?
Yes, because they know it's going to get ate. Yes.
Yeah, because they're thinking, well, that's what I got to do, and instead, what we're able to do through the produce program and SNAP Double Up program is allow people to have access to healthy foods and vegetables, which have long-term health effects for that child. That child is going to be able to be healthier and more for a longer period of time because they eat their broccoli rather than always just getting the shelf-stable products that come from the box. So it's not saying that that's bad because everybody loves macaroni and cheese,
of course.
right?
Yes, we all have our own food choices, our preferences, but it definitely brings more of, more, you can experience more with this program, definitely. You can try different things like spaghetti squash. It's so funny. A lot of people have never really heard of spaghetti squash. And with this program, you can experience, I've actually given customers recipes. So I said, just slice it open, salt and pepper, and bake it, and then just scoop it out. And people come back and they're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. Like, thank you, for that. So
and if anybody has made a New Year's resolution, one of the things that they can do with spaghetti squash is they can use it instead of noodles.
Yes, that's what I do. Put it over sausage. It's the same thing. It tastes really well.
Yeah, it's really kind of a neat thing, and we get that on occasions from our produce vendors. And one of the things that I've always liked that we carry is avocados.
I love avocado. That's definitely a popular one. You can do so many things with, avocado, different recipes. I love guacamole. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I love guacamole. I like avocado plain too. It's a really good thing to eat.
Yeah, I really do like that. And we always have, one of the things that I always get too are peppers. The green peppers.
Yes, we have different types of peppers. People like the habanero peppers too, so we try to always incorporate those things in there. Just different things that you might not see. We have dry herbs, and like I said, a lot of these things are available upon request. So if anybody is interested in any types of herbs, if we can get them, we'll definitely, put it in the store for you.
So people can come to 435 State Street,
Yes.
right behind Lupo's, and they can come in. There's a nice parking lot right there.
Yeah, close parking lot.
Close parking lot.
We have it's wheelchair accessible, so anyone can. We have people. Our associates will help you too if you need help grabbing anything. We're willing to help you with that.
One of the things I like about the store too is the fact that you can get in and out of there in about 15 minutes.
Yes.
Without having to go through aisles and aisles
Yes,
and aisles of stuff.
and that's a great thing about the store. It's not, you can get in and out. And one of the things that we strive for through with this pandemic is keeping it clean. And I can say that our store is probably
It is.
Yes.
It is.
It is one of the cleanest stores that you've ever been to. Our bathrooms we really take pride in our store and keeping it clean. And, during this time, I definitely think it's a great choice to come in experience, that clean, safe, in and out. You can't go wrong with that.
And Jasmine does a great job with the artwork.
Jasmine is awesome. She on the back. I mean, on our manager station, there's art, and then the window there's art. So you never know what you'll see there. It's always awesome, and she does a really good job with it.
She did a great job for the holidays.
She really did. And did you see she put some new stuff up there
for the new year?
Yeah, New Year's. She just put up some new things, just encouraging words and things that we need every day. Sometimes we we need just a little push, and that's actually what the store is about.
Kindness.
Yes.
It oozes kindness at the store, and that's one of the things that I like about the Greater Good Grocery is the kindness and the fact that people experience compassion, they experience empathy when they walk through the store.
And we really want them to do that. My past jobs, I worked in New Jersey, and I worked on a camp, and I actually I worked for the Y, and one of their 4 core values was caring and kindness, and that's what we kind of live by at the store: being kind to one another, to each other, and to other people. And I think just that alone helps.
Yeah. And people really need that more today than they ever have.
You really, really do. You just never know what someone is going through.
Right.
Just being kind helps. And, sometimes just listening to someone helps too. It definitely helps their day.
435 State Street.
435 State Street, right in back of Lupo's. Come and visit us. It's a great place, a great experience. Not your average grocery store, but it is a grocery store, and you will enjoy your time there, and you will come back.
My guest today has been Kinya Middleton. We've been talking about the Greater Good Grocery. Thank you for being on Encounter today.
Thank you, Dr. Joe, for having me.
And to all of you, our viewers, I want to wish you a happy new year, and may you be kind and considerate and caring to each other. Have a great day.